Hey everyone, I am back. It is time for some, even though it's not titled this, we got some breakfast in baseball. Um, it is time for me to get this show on the road. New Year's Eve, it is 2038. We are flipping the calendar over to January of 2039. Um, we were bounced out of the summer Kochian, or not Kochian, the summer prefecture tournament kind of early. And then we lost in the fall in, I think, one of the qualifications for the fall tournament, which further reduced our school's prestige. So we went from, I believe, being like either strong or powerful down to like mid-level. So we gotta climb back up. And it's not like, oh, we're just at the fringe of being at a higher tier. We took a serious drop. We back down to like half, I want to say. So we were like half progress to maybe prestigious or powerful, and whatever, strong or powerful. And then we lost pretty much the equivalent of one full bar instead of like three quarters of a bar. So we're dealing with that. So we're trying to climb back up. So we got that going on. Yeah, you're a little surprised. Okay, so let me pull this back up. We got our managers. We got three of them. Wait, is it this one? Yeah. Oh, we got two of them, Ayani and Reiko. So, yeah, that's who we're working with. Um, I don't. Gonna go with that. And then we got 17 players. We'll fix our lineup here. Okay. Why are you? Oh, that's why you're on the bench. You cannot hit. You're a defensive replacement. Oh. Wow, you're terrible. Okay, yeah, I guess you're getting hits. Jeez. And yes, that's our OB. So he's somewhat durable. Got a lot of velocity already. Can kind of hit that tiny bit almost. But, yeah, we got some trouble here. You can't hit. You barely pitch. You got pop. Gotta get you up to speed as a catcher. You can throw, so that's fine. I gotta get your throw up. And then, yeah. Alright, so hold on. You can play second. You can play second. You can play third. Suzuki, kinda wish you just need to play. Yeah. You're not even an OB, so yeah, I might have to make you permanent third baseman or something. Or maybe even since you already got pitcher and reliever, I could make you. Okay, I could possibly turn it into an outfielder if you count it. We got a nice little pitch selection there. Okay. So, and my field surface dropped to 70, so that's never good. I just gotta figure some things out. So, get these dum-dums back in school. New year, new us. Remove that. You. Okay. I mean, I kind of want to get the velocity up, but. Keep grinding. Keep grinding. You're gonna have to learn how to dot, my friend. Hey, welcome back, Zeros. How are you doing today? He can hit. Can't quite run, but he can hit. He can run too. Ooh. Wait, no, he cannot run. He can field though. We are gonna increase his throwing strength. We're gonna. There we go. Put his throwing increased. Yeah, if you're gonna play over a third, you're gonna have to do that. Whoa. Really good throw. And be shown. Oh, congratulations to your nephew. Thanks for joining me. I know you getting a little rest and relaxation is much needed from time to time. I know I kind of overdid it recently with my social calendar on top of some of the other stuff that I've been doing lately. So I just try to kind of cut back on my streaming and everything down to like turn up streaming not as often as I used to. I mean, just like not too much light, but enough. But I'm just plugging along here. Little tired. Friday night I went to a soccer match. And then I had to work early on Saturday morning. So yeah, I took yesterday off. So I was just so exhausted. Pretty much got home from work and just laid down and didn't want to get back up for the rest of the day. But I'm somewhat awake right now. Just alright. But we're just gonna play for probably a little bit. I'll probably go for like maybe an hour and a half tops. Hour and a half too, maybe till like 12 o'clock Eastern time here. We got a catcher that can almost throw. Where's this? Okay, let's do a little bit more. He can throw, but he can't throw at the same time. First base, air resistance is nice. So we gotta get a little bit more power here. The second baseman have been giving me issues for some reason. Let's get you feeling a little bit better. He's doing okay. Let's get there's second base. You can also play shortstop. You got a lot going on there. You know, like you should be running faster if we're being honest. You're gonna be stealing from me. Gucci can't really throwing defense. You can steal, but you can't run, which is weird to me. Air resistance. You already have the air resistance. Neither one of them can, and it's this severely disappointing. Hey, what up, Ray? How are you? I don't know if you've seen Bray, but the twins are doing things. Are the twins for real, or is it too early for them to be peaking? Catcher, you gotta be able to throw and but you can steal, so let's get you right. It's looking that way. It's looking that way, like he got settled in. It's looking good for him. He's doing big things out there in center field. He did, and like Cleveland is struggling right now. I know they got people missing, but like Jose Ramirez seems to be the only threat in that lineup still. Kwan's doing okay. And it looks like Higuchi doing good things. Yeah, definitely need my translation going on. So, and we got. What we got going on? That's what I wouldn't necessarily say comeback season for Torkelson, because I mean he's been playing. He didn't reach the peak that Baez did, because Baez was on the cover of MLB The Show a few years ago. We're gonna Draw a fortune. You know what? We're going to draw a fortune. It was good luck. Okay. Ooh, we can recruit. We can recruit. So we can get a kid over here. And then, we got them going. So, yeah, recruit. Okay. I need to ask a kid to come to our school. Oof. We need a lot. And then I think this is like the kids that I scouted. He's like unsure. These two said yes, I believe. So I got a shortstop and an outfielder that want to come to the school. And then these ones, he's like, nah, he's just straight up. And he's like on the fence. Go back. Yeah. I scouted a bunch of kids. You can run. You can field. You can't. You're like 65 for some reason, but like you don't. Yeah. Third baseman for one. And we're at 66 overall. You can hit. That one is. I know there's like a descriptor of how to do this. Purple is one trick. So we're flashing on this blue one. So they got hitters here. That's like my home prefecture. We'll go over to the next one. And pictures 332. No pictures here. They can field. That one's no specialty, really. I can't remember, so. Do everything. Stay close to home, see if we can get a picture. Scouted, and they're here. Got a shortstop. I got an outfielder. Third base. That's right. Lock it in. He's coming to our school. So we're gonna go to all right. Yeah, I will agree with you on that one. On Torkel starting to hit like a number one. But I'll still give him this. Yes, he went to college, but I would still consider him young, and he's still probably like maybe got like a year or two left. Where I would say I'm gonna start worrying about him. Maybe but if he keeps hitting for the projected power that they think, I think we'll have a productive player for a long. So here we go. 2. 2 and then 2 and then 3. Then 1. This contact went up. A lot of guys improved on that one. 3. Play contact. And then get rested up. Sure, the nurse showed up. Go 2? You know, I'll go 2. I'll skip the idol. Everyone seems to be in a pretty good mood. We get our throwing trained up. Hold on. Did I actually switch managers? I did not. Hold on. Mm-hmm. Rocky, what are you doing? Okay, you got a rare baseball card. Some rest. And now I'll do turn 17. We can do 3 spot. It is. It is. Welcome to the stream. But yeah, in this mode, it is here. I'll actually hold up the case. Yes, it's a baseball game, but yes, it's heavily it's straight from imported from Japan. But you can play in the regular. You can play regular games in the mode. Okay, thanks, Herb. Okay, I knew it was you. I wasn't sure if you wanted to share that with chat, but I am building, air quotation marks, I'm building a school, or I have built a school, and it's kind of like in, the US, you'll have your franchise modes, and it's kind of like that, but this is, you built a high school, or you didn't build a high school, you are the manager of a high school baseball team, and you're trying to win the national championship throughout a career. So I'm thinking, from what I've heard, I think it's either 30 seasons or 50 seasons, or I don't know, maybe even unlimited seasons. but you can you got to build your school up, and you have 3 years for each player. So you basically and no, I do not know Japanese, and that's where Google Translate is the MVP of these streams. But it says his practice efficiency improved, his credibility improved, and his fatigue was going for basically study. And this is my manager. She'll keep the players in line. And she's telling me that it looks like one of our players, Araki, rescued a student who was being harassed by a group of delinquents. So yeah, he just chased off some delinquents, and what? Okay, his scout rating increased slightly. His credibility increased a little, and several players' scout ratings have improved slightly. So, and each of these cards are a day, however many days it takes to train per week. So this would be the whole, pretty much 5 days, 3 days, and so on and so forth. And the more prestigious your school gets, the more cards you can get. So when you first start out, I think it's either you only have 4 or 5 to choose from. And since I'm a mid-level school, right now, I get 6. And the next tier up, I get 7, and the next tier up, I'll have a chance to choose from 8. And this is my roster construction right now. I'm pretty much in between. It's basically the off season right now. So the players that I have are training in the third years, which would be considered juniors, because they usually do their first 3 years of school and then they don't play their fourth year to focus on their studies. So this is my overall record. I just coach them throughout the games. I tell them to hit and run and steal bases, or tell them how to pitch each batter. But the black marks are losses, the white circles are wins, and the white double circles are mercy rules. So I basically mercy ruled the one team 17-1, and the other white circles are wins 3-0, 2-0, 9-7, and then the losses are 5-2 and 10-9. So that is how I did in my last, I think, 9 games. And a triangle is a tie. Yes, games in Japan can end in a tie. And this is some of the equipment that my players can use. And depending on their durability, it looks like that stopwatch is about to break all the way. I think there's like one more level after that. Haven't really used that target or the roller, but some of the other items I have used, like a little bit of wear and tear is shown on the CD or the 3x3, and that massage chair is getting some work from the team. So, and this right here, it is deeper than I thought it was going to be. Deep. You can actually increase your field's rating by getting specific dirts. You can get these cards for equipment, and then you can increase specific player stats. Like this will increase contact by 5, and these are different books that your players can read, and it would give them that perk. Like this one right here is Book of Double Crossing. It will be circle again. I have no idea what that means. This one says a bad book. A bad bush. I have no idea what that means. And then this one over here is slow and fast. So a pitcher can pretty much, I think that one is basically, he'll alternate speeds at a rate that will help him. So we'll just apply this one too. I think he needs it. And check his stats out. He has a heavy ball, fighting spirit, natural shoot ball, throwing and hitting mechanics, I think, is the one on this lower corner right here. Yeah. And then the one with the circle is guts. So that's why his one attribute is gold. So it's like maxed out, like max durability, basically. But he's one of our guys. It says OB. He's modeled after what's considered an old boy or a legendary player. You do not want D's, as you can see. It can go down to G for ratings. It goes from G to S tier. So his his control is a 58. His stamina is a B, and those lines on the lower left are signifying the break on his pitches. So he is pretty much my ace right now. He's the best player on my team, and he's a first year going into his second year, and his ERA is a 7.45. So yeah, definitely needs some work in that department, but he'll be pitching a little bit. So that's his pitching stats. Those are his hitting stats. There's no DH in this mode. So you're basically playing your games. Put on him. I think that little star above the mode is him. It's signifying he is a genius. So he just needs a lot of playing time from what I've heard. There we go. So count him out, and then I'll leave that. And then this is my roster right here. Different colors signify positions. I've learned over time. Blue is catcher, yellow is infielder, green is outfielder, and red is pitcher, or various reds are pitchers. So deep red is starter, the lighter red is reliever. And the ones that are, two different colors, the first color is their primary position, and the second color is their secondary position. So as you can see, Suzuki is also a starter, a reliever, and an infielder, and Bisho is a starter, a reliever, or an outfielder. And Inabashi over here is an outfielder and a catcher, which is weird, because his catcher rating, which is the third column on the top row, where the first or the second B is, that's his catcher rating. So if he's a catcher and he does well, it should be what I would prefer to be a minimum of a B at that one, as opposed to where he has a B, which is, I think, base stealing. I get those two mixed up. I think it's like base stealing, and then base running, and then throwing, and then I think recovery, which is more for pitchers than hitters. So some of these guys need work. There we go. I haven't figured out what this little line is. I don't know if it's power or what. Oh, no. I got this last summer. So I've joined a Discord, and I've done my fair share of investigating on online, whether it's on message boards or YouTube, because there's a couple big YouTubers that have a lot more information on this block. There's a lot of different modes. It does have cartoony graphics, and I'm not sure if you're familiar with it, but in the US, two versions of the MLB version of this came out, called MLB Power Pros, back in, I think, 2007 and 2008, respectively. And it wasn't as popular over here, so 2K actually discontinued their partnership and stopped bringing it over. But there's a very large, dedicated community that has a lot of information for this. And I've learned quite a bit, even both on PlayStation and the Nintendo Switch. There is a $1 version, basically, of this game that is for esports, where it's actually considered an Olympic sport, an Olympic esport, where you can build your team through different players and everything, because there's characters in this that you could choose. But I don't know. No, I picked up on some of the language, but I'm pretty much moving through this part like pretty much the pictures tell the story, but that like this first one has the similar on the left on this on this panel. It has the same. I'll call it either the same symbol as fielding. This is, I don't know why, but I see him running over a hurdle, so I'm thinking it'll increase his speed or stealing. This will increase probably his strength. And I know these purple panels are like pretty much a rest day or like mental health, basically work on his like, see exactly what it says. Okay, mental training. And this is like push up something, and that'll increase their strength, which is pretty much either probably stamina for pitchers and power for hitters. And these three say roller, hurdles, which is the equipment. That's what the little yellow dot is on what the manager is saying. She's saying hurdle practices focuses on running ability. So it's basically a descriptor. Defensive teamwork and defensive practice. The roller, I guess. Stamina with the roller. So that'll help more pitchers than anything. Mental training, and then the push-ups. Practice power by doing finger push-ups. So yeah, I can pretty much run these kids ragged if I want to. That is why. This up? Yeah, this screen. There's the names and their positions, but that little green to pink bar, it goes to green, yellow, orange, pink, or red, or whatever you want to call it. That's, I guess, their energy. So, like, they can actually get tired if you overwork them and not give them an off day, which these bars on the top are. The yellow bars are like a really good. The blue are okay, like good to okay. This is like medium, and then the red you want to avoid. The red panel is like something bad will happen, and then you'll have players that graduated, and they'll come back and help out in some capacity or another. Like this one, we'll do the mental health training some other time, but we'll do this one. We'll do the roller and land on what is actually the nurse. Okay, let me see this. The affective groove subsides. Fukuhara-wise mood has returned to normal. So, player moods do affect their gameplay. If a player's in a bad mood, he's not going to perform up to his standard. If he's in like a normal mood, he'll play at what his stats are, and if he's in a better mood, there's like I think 2 or 3 moods above normal, where they'll play out of their mind, play above their stats. They'll say I think it's like a +5 to each stat that they have, and then focus on roller pulling. Stamina went up for my pitchers, and then Tsukugoshi is a nurse that graduated from my school. And if players are tired, she's arrived and taught me how to maintain my body. So the kids will learn how to, all the players were relieved from fatigue. So if I do like a heavy or a difficult practice, land on this nurse like I just did, I can I wouldn't say game the system, but I can make sure that no one's getting too tired. And I haven't had to deal with any injuries. But I have run some guys ragged to the point where they were thinking about quitting, and it was like, yeah, just take the day off, do some school work, you need to bring your grades up. And by grades, I mean, where's the, I want to say it's this one. Yeah, there we go. So this is a scout page. I'm not entirely sure, but I think if a player has a heart next to his name, that's something good. He either has a girlfriend, or yes, players can get girlfriends. That is how in depth this game is. I think the one guy I have is okay. Araki, I can probably stop scouting. He's probably going to end up being like a first round pick since his bar is like all the way 4, and I kind of trust him. I would like his grade to be a little bit higher, but that's not always the case. And then I got like second look. What? How are you in? I need to get you playing. Academic ability A. So you're like not an idiot. But like this guy, academic ability E, not fantastic. But yeah, B's are good, C's are eh. But he'll actually, the scout actually says, like this one says, scout's comment. Won't translate. What's this player's name? Like he doesn't know. And then this one is, he's quite a good player. I'll keep an eye on him. And this one says, I think, what's his name? Yeah. And he's a B right now. He's quite a player. I can't play. So he's kind of excited about that. It's still rough. There seems to be a future. Okay. Doesn't know him. Rough. Who's that? Like the fact that I got these guys up here still in my starting lineup is a good thing. We played in 2 official matches. That is Araki's pretty much been in my lineup his whole career, and I think he's my captain as well. That's what the stars signify in the upper right. Yeah, he's my captain. And then it just says, unexpectedness. That's pitching. That's fielding. This is running, and I think this one's hitting, and then that is experience. I don't know why this is at a C. It's my comprehensive strength, I guess. Overall strength of the team, including everyone off the bench. So basically, the scrubs too, because I got some freshmen coming in, if you will, first years as they're called. We got a former player that was drafted. We are. We're going to go to this blue spot. We're going to land on the former. Okay, what you got for me? Today is the day the participating school for spring coaching are decided. I doubt we make it, but judging from the results, there's no chance of us being selected. And don't worry, just practice, okay? Okay, we're training. More gameplay helps. Players will get a little bit better on the video. And then we got Suzuki, who got drafted by the Hiroshima Cart. And he's here to show us how things are done. Some players' training has improved. All players gain experience through the training now, currently doing individually. Ando became Navi D. Yeah, that's like his fastball. And we'll go here. There we go. Okay, that's good. We got a moving fastball. So this is like watch a practice game, I think. Watch other teams play. We're not going to do that because if we do, we'll land on the red spot, which we want to avoid. We'll do the mental. We'll do this one. We'll do the 2 spot. Get us to 31st. Because every month it will end up. Second order is doing well. But every month you get a new training regimen you can switch to. So with it being February now, we're closing in on the end of the school year. We got one more, I think, school year before, or month before graduation. Graduation's usually in mid-March. So after that, you just you train in your off season with your complete roster that you have now. And then I think at the middle of or beginning of April is when the first years show up. The new batch of first years, then the second, third, or first and second years that you currently have progressed one grade. Okay, so Mimose has better control and stamina. So that's kind of why I'm trying to teach you another pitch. And then you. And velocity. We're gonna do this. That 150 is a good barometer on velocity because I think that's like around 90. Wow. Go there. And then Suzuki, who can kind of play all over. I'll give you another pitch to work with. Show. Not catcher is going to be catcher type things. I'm not running home. You can't let that happen. You got to develop a cannon, my dude. And huge man. First baseman. I think you're good on defense for right now because you're a first baseman. Don't expect much from you. But I need power. I need more power. I need threats of home runs. So second base, I like being strong at the middle defensively. So Fukuhara. Tiny bit faster would be nice. I'll get him working on his power. Get him up to 60 for defense. Same. Ooh, a Rocky and keep. Speed. Be on base moving. Speed is almost done. Higuchi. Yeah, you need to work on that area of resistance. Sakamoto, same thing. Oh no, you need to learn how to throw. Keep your throw. A shortstop here. You can good for contact. Same for you. Same for you. Get that defense up. You need to throw. 52 for an outfielder is not. I'd rather you have speed and a tiny bit of an arm. Alright. Speed moving properly. Not really that hard. In both positions, they did not really well. So we'll go there. Okay. We watched the game. Who was it between? It was... I watched other teams play. Everybody seems to have learned quite good. Training efficiency has improved slightly. All players were relieved from fatigue. Cheetah seems to find practice very difficult. What should we do? My options are take a break from practice, tell me to try a little harder, study for a change of pace. I'm going to tell him to train a little harder this time, see how it goes. I know it'll probably kill his morale, but... Cheetah reluctantly returned to practice and has overcome a big obstacle and grown a lot. Let's go. So what does that mean? Experience in his current training increased. His credibility has increased. Okay. And this is like mentor someone, it looks like. Encourage the players. I'll wait until the end of the day because okay. Hold up, we can do this one. Get their stamina up. Higuchi and friends, I guess. It seems that at Higuchi's invitation, everyone went to practice karaoke singing. Okay, so we got some guys that want to be performers. We'll encourage them while this... oh, Cheetah's doing big things now. We got a little bit better. Some players improved. And our Oba, the legend with that. He didn't win us the game, but he was pretty much like Rajai Davis and hitting a homer late in the game to tie it up. So he works for a baseball equipment company. So he's dropping something off for us. He's busy every day developing baseball equipment and gear. An equipment exchange match. Players are delighted. Which one was it? The muscle exchange ticket. Okay. Let's see if we can use that muscle exchange ticket. This one. This will increase our ground by 4, right? I don't. Yeah, we got it. Okay, I already copied this. Okay, so, our field went up to 74, which is always nice. And the muscler is that one on the board. I guess increased throwing strength. So we'll miss a lot. We'll get to a rest day. The green panels are rest days. Itobashi's birthday. His training and credibility increase. Looks like we got some company showing up. And we're gonna get some food from our bakery. Ooh, and it's Valentine's Day, y'all. Okay, Okayama shows up with some bread for everyone. Ujimura's catching experience increased. Today is Valentine's Day. Everyone is feeling nervous. Probably because some of them don't have any. They're probably maidenless. Mogi isn't. Mogi got chocolate. Mogi's excitement rose. A few people got excited. There's probably the ladies that are looking after Mogi. Mogi got a girlfriend. Same thing for Itabashi and Fukuhara and Higuchi. Let's go to that panel. Is it this one? Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I'm guessing the heart means that they got a maiden. Even Itabashi, the lowest rated player on my squad almost, gets the ladies. Okay. Alright. Some of y'all aren't maidenless. Alright, so we are gonna move 2 spots? 5 spots. We'll go 5 spots and 2 spots. Let's do the 3 spot. Meet up with this dude. Okay. Strength and stamina, focus on squats. Kato. Now a butcher shop for King to visit. Made with fresh ingredients. Delicious meat gives everyone a boost. Kato's power improve. Ooh, okay. 5, 2. Go with the fielding practice. They're tired. What's up, Araki? What you got? Okay. Captain Araki's passionate coaching allowed him to hone his weak points. Even though I'm exhausted, everyone's trying their best. All players' experience points have increased significantly. That's what we like. Not slightly, but significantly. So we're going to go and we're going to use this hitting machine to get us to practice hitting the ball with a machine, focusing on hitting the ball. So hopefully this will get us to, let's see, green, or not green, gold. That'll definitely help us with better training. Some players have improved. More effective practice, okay. We can do check our players' energy levels. Everyone seems to be in pretty good shape, except for Fukuhara and Watanabe. No, just those two. So we'll do a mental health. Sometimes there's a big points in the calendar where it will stop progress. So even if you go more panels than necessary, it will stop. Or I think so. Yeah, we got 4. If I'd had 3 or 2, with those, not gonna go with 1, but we're gonna go with 5. We'll go with the mental. So 25th. So, alright, now, as you can see, oh, what's going on? Thank you for your hard work, Director. We have an exam before practice today. I have to try my best, too. Yes, you do, because we don't do dum-dums here. Okay, so all the 3rd years are trying to graduate. Final exams for the 3rd term were held today. Okay. Fukuhara and Mimosa's good results will likely have a positive impact on practice. Moriwaki is kind of a dum-dum, so he probably failed. He didn't do too well. So we're gonna go just the 1. We'll go the 4 spot, so we'll bypass the 2 ruffians that show up. Like these 2 are ruffians. They're like, hey, we graduated, but we were pretty much always getting into trouble. And then this dude, so we'll go the 4 spot. So we'll land here, and then we'll do the 1 spot. So we land with blue, and then we'll do the other 1 spot so we can land on the baker. So, boom, there we go. Last day of the month. Some guys were sad, and then we got a new month. It's March. Alright, so more training. He's got 5 pitches, but they don't break all that. So he's a righty with a pitch that breaks from right to left on the screen. That's what the break is for. I can tell that he's a righty by the blue, the 2 blue kanji below his energy bar. Ando and Suzuki are both lefty-lefty. That's signified by those kanji, so I can kind of tell who's at like where I have my outfielders. I learned that from, oh, he's a right-handed pitcher, so this must mean he plays right field if it's that similar kanji. That was kind of how I learned it. Like, this is just the default, hey, these guys are outfielders. But, and then there's the one where in the lineup screen it's slightly different. It's still green, but it's slightly different. We will move on to Ando. He's got a 2-2 on his breaks. First year, we'll still keep working on his velocity. You're going to end up being a reliever anyway with Bisho right here. Bisho is going to be my ace. Suzuki is probably going to be the guy that comes in as... Ooh. You've got a lot going on. You can be a pitcher, you can be a hitter. 313, jeez. I gotta... Let's work on that. I want to keep him a pitcher because my pitching is not that great. Yes, I need a third baseman, but you're gonna be doing a lot different. Oh no. This will like make it so it's easier for me to train whole groups, like all my hitters. Probably work on that. Catchers can work on catching resistance, and then that makes the others work on fielding, so that's kind of like the template, if you will. But see, as you put outfielders throwing, infielders fielding, catchers catching resistance, if you will. The throwing. Well, you're gonna do catching resistance and Bisho. Okay, I got all these set up for various war players. I need you to be able to just dot people up. Throwing, Fujimura, easy power. We're just slowly but surely getting that. Cheetah. Throw. Okay. There we go. My field dropped to level 73. We got some food from my dude. I got a guide to strengthening skills. Okay. Ooh, this is an invitation for a scrimmage right here. Do this. Then we're gonna get the bread. Your code of Y. We'll go there. Green. Training DVD. And then she was like one of the first to come through my school because I didn't rename like my first class. But Popular Idol Fudamura has her. She's kind of cool. A handshake event was quickly held. And then some of the players' eyes have changed color. Really? The practice efficiency has improved significantly for some. That was all they needed. Yeah, Gucci turned 16. Okay, so we are gonna go. We can go as far as we want. We're gonna use one of these 5 spots. Improve your throw. That's what we got. So she's sad that there's people graduating. So we will see what they eventually become. Speed that up a little bit. Mita got drafted. I remember that. Yamanaka got office worker. Asano drafted. Mizuto employee for Hasegawa. Professional baseball player for Katayama. Shibata became a fishmonger. Horikawa became something. Shop clerk. Kurahara became a professional baseball player. And Kenjiro bakery. After leaving Bakery High School. So, yeah, that happened. These are my draft picks. Out of them. A second rounder, a couple third rounders, and a fourth rounder. So, there you go. I am not going to update them or upload them. But, a lot. Good. Yes, I know you're sad, but it's a new school year coming up. So the first and second year students who attended the graduation ceremony were fired up. So first year students' practice efficiency has improved slightly. Same for the second. So, I'll do the scrimmage. I'll schedule it after I get the new recruits in here. So we'll go with the 3 spot. Rest them up, I know. Okay, special training. Who we got? Higuchi, Takebi, Ujima. First baseman. Alright. Check their mood, because I know there's different moods you can be in. This dude's naughty and in a groove. This dude's like ordinary, I think. and it's not working too well for me. Happy person. Very ordinary. Okay, so, Fujimura. Hold on. Gushi's got a lot going on, but he would be fun. It's gonna have to be you. No, we'll get him. We'll get him. Okay. Alright, these are probably more difficult. The more stars, the more difficult. So, the one that I'm honestly looking at is, highlighted as Intimidator for a fielder. But this is the one that it's not that I want this one, it's I need this one. Because he's a catcher, and his rating is a D. So if it goes +2, it'll get him up to a B. So we're gonna try that. He has C arm, C fielding, and C catch resistance or air resistance. So hopefully it works out. So we're gonna go here, see if it works. Seems like he has quite good taste. Okay, so he's doing his best. It seems has a tough practice. His efficiency improved, but he didn't learn that technique. We'll go 2 or 5. We'll go 2 spots. Two more? 4. 5. Yeah, we'll do 5. We'll skip the fishmonger. We'll skip the idol. Okay, this is draft a day or the draw for the spring Koshi has been held, and we did not make it. Disappointment for all. Today is White Day. Apparently, the standard is to give more than double the amount. Okay. Everyone is excited. People got excited. Okay. We made it here. The 17th. Okay. First game or opening day. Local newspaper came to cover the event and everyone was excited. Okay. Yeah, we'll go 4. It's a 4 spot. I don't want the fortune teller because right now I don't know my team well enough. This is the prediction for who's going to win. The Central League for the Yakult Swallows and the Tohoku Rakuten Golden Eagles. We're expected to win the Pacific League. So there's that. Okay. Apparently he'll be acting as a temporary coach. I just have to ask. Players who were taught by the professional baseball players get up close and personal. Their training got better. Plans changed for a few days. Okay. Can I have some 1 spots? Yes, I can. I didn't want to do that. Steak Drift kind of got me on that one. Yeah, I really needed that schedule change for like when the first years came in. Control for Mogi went up. Cheetah got tired. spot. Again, I don't want the fortune to be told just yet. And Misaki came back. Oh, I'm sorry, he got... Spring break starts today, okay? And let them grow in the warm and sunny weather during spring break. Okay, there we go. Okay, Iwasaki had what? Increase level, okay? And then let's check our mood. Ooh, they're tired. They are very tired. Meditation is help. Let's start here. Eyes are getting tired. Practice harder, it's heavy. Yeah, he did. Yeah, he did. Right there. Alright. This looks like the Spring Koshien. Final match of the Koshien tournament was held. I hope that our school will be on that stage at the next tournament. Okay. Okay, we can be. We just gotta work for it. Okay, we go there. New months. April. Okay, these guys are tired. So I definitely need to get them back in shape. My catcher is still throwing. Fujimura hitting bombs. Fukuhara not hitting bombs, just hitting them. Oh, let's get your speed up. Keep your speed up. Yuji can kind of hit now. Sakamoto can almost. Let's get your throw. And you 3 can do your throw, but you're running pretty well. Okay, him. I think we're in pretty solid shape, so that's gonna do it. And I think this big milestone up here, a few panels from where we're currently at, is when new first years come up. As you can see, it's like 2039. It's in store for us. It's now 2039. How are things going this year? Okay. Oh, okay. Director, today marks the start of a. Everyone has moved up a grade and looks a little serious. New students will be joining us soon, so I have to work hard too. Okay. So the second years, seems the new second and third year students are becoming aware of this. So they're locking in. Efficiency has improved steadily. Okay. Bam. Two spot with the roller. Two spot with the roller. That's how we know. He's going to give us a book of some sort. A baseball technique book as a present. And what specifically is that? First ace. Okay. First graders will be arriving soon. What are the abilities of this year's freshmen? Okay. We are. I'll wait till the first years again. Go here. It's cherry blossom season. Everyone is feeling cheerier. A few people got excited. Someone's tired. There. Just use the one spot. To make it look better. Okay. We'll use this 5 spot for the rest. Wait, 1, 2, 5 will get me there. And 2 will get me there. So the first years are here. This is my school. I can pick what year the OBs come out. I can move my school. That's what I got for a manager name. That's what my school looks like. The name, just that. I got options, but I really like what. That's what my manager looks like. As you can see. Okay. Let me just. That's what my manager looks like, and then his expressions. Give him the side eye, the other side eye. I'm resting my eyes. Really? You gotta be kidding me. I'm embarrassed for you. Really? Really? It's okay, kids. It's gonna be alright. Okay, so. Different expressions. Okay. And then this. Cheerleaders in the stands. We got the F cheerleader because it's blue. Our school is blue. We don't need any yellow for accent color, if you will. School name. Oh, okay. Let me see if I can. Let me see if I can do this. Is it this one? Yeah, I can do that. Wait, hold up. I might actually be able to do this. I played like close to 12, 14, almost 15 years, and wait, hold on. No, I know there's one here. It's not this one. It's this one without the little thing.
ベイクエル、ベイクエル、ベイクエル、ベイクランド、ベーコン、ベーコン、ベイクランド、ベイクエル、ベイクエル、ベイクエル、ベイクエル、ベイクエル。ベア、ベアズリー、ベアーズ、ベイカー、ベイカー、ベイカー、ベイクエル、ベイカー、ベイカー、ベイカー。ペイトン、ペガサスズ、ペゲーロ、ペタジーニ、ペトリック、ペドラザ、ペラーズ、ペリー、ペルドモ、ペレス、ペンバートン、ペーター、ペーニャ、ペーン。ベア、ベアズリー、ベアリング、ベアーズ、ベアード、ベイカー、ベイクエル、ベイクエル、ベイクエル、ベイクエル、ベイクエル、ベイス、ベイスターズ、ベイチュ、ベイツ、ベイスターズ、ベイツ、ベイト、ベイトマン、ベイリアル、ベイリー、ベイル、ベイン、ベイントン、ベク、ベグリー、ベケット、ベグリー、ベグリー、ベグリー、ベグリー、ベケット、ベグリー、ベグリー、ベグリー、ベグリー、ベグリー。ベイチュ、ベイツ、ベイト、ベイトマン、ベイリアル、ベイリー、ベイル、ベイン、ベイントン、ベク、ベグリー、ベグリー、ベケット、ベザント、ベスト、ベタリー、ベタンコート、ベッカー、ベック、ベッカー、ベッカー、ベック、ベッショ、ベッセマー、ベッツ、ベット、ベップ、ベディビア、ベニツル、ベニー、ベネス、ベネズエラ、ベネット、ベバリン、ベビーズ、 ベラミー、ベリー、ベリー、ベル、ベル、ベルギー、ベルギー、ベルギー、ベルク、ベルク、ベルティ、ベルトラン、ベルトリー、ベルナール、ベロア、ベロー、ベン、ベンサム、ベンジャミン、ベンソン、ベントレー、ベイクエル、ベイクランド、ベイクエル、ベイクエル、ベイクエル、ベーコン、ベーコン、ベイル、ベイリー、ベイリー、ベイン、ベク、ベグリー、ベグリー、ベグリー、ベケット、ベケット、ベザント、ベスト、ベタニー、ベイトマン、ベイト、ベイツ、ベイチュ、ベイスターズ、ベイス、ベイクエル、ベイカー、ベイクエル、ベイカー、ベイカー、ベイカー、ベイカー、ベイカー、ベイカー、ベイカー、ベイカー、ベイカー、ベイクエル、ベイクエル、ベイクエル、ベイクエル、ベイクエル、ベアード、ベアーズ、ベアリング、ベア、ベイカー、ベイカー、ベイカー、ベイカー、ベイクエル、ベイス、ベイスターズ、ベイチュ、ベイツ、ベイト、ベイトマン、ベイリアル、ベイリー、ベイル、ベイン、ベイントン、ベグリー、ベグリー、ベグリー、ベグリー、ベグリー、ベグリー、ベグリー、ベグリー。
Who's that one? We're going to keep our schooling course the same. I will keep it there. I'm going to call the stream because I'm going to name... Wait, what? 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 I am unsure, but I think this might be my first international student. His name, Alf Gresham. Where is he from? Country, others. These names right now.
Gresham, Gresham, Gresham.
That is my first international student. But I'll name the rest of these off stream because, you know, it'll take a while to do. I got a mediocre class. Like, this is like the best dude that I got. He's a catcher. Ooh, ooh. Oh, okay. Throwing C, catching A. So I got a guy. He's a dude. He's about to be a dude. and he's about to be another dude. Like, you want, the closer to 200, the better. Like, these three, actually, I hunted these three down. That's a sad part. This one I actually got like, decent, you know. But these other ones definitely got some too. So, I'll finish here. We got Alfie Gresham, can't quite throw hard. Ooh. But he can't. He's not terrible. Okay. So I'll see y'all next time. I'm finishing up here. I will definitely get stuff squared away here. I don't know when the next time will be on. Maybe tomorrow, maybe later this afternoon. I got some stuff around the house to do. But if I do come back on, it'll most likely be MLB The Show stuff, since they got some special XP grind going this weekend until I think about Tuesday at noon. So it most likely will be on that. But thank you for joining me. Some old friends, some new. Hope this was informative for you. But yeah, we're finishing up today. And I will be back. I should be back next Sunday. Next Sunday is definitely an option for our. We'll be doing another installment of, Bakery High. If you haven't seen this in its entirety, I'll be hopping on, or not hopping on, but I'll be exporting this to my YouTube. So same name, and I'll catch up next time. So thanks for joining me. Peace out.